So they would be completely asleep, and we would put an ultrasound probe down the back of their throat into their esophagus so we could, their food tube, so we could monitor the procedure. Well, there's been a lot of evolution in that procedure, and also we've gained a tremendous amount of experience in performing this procedure. And part of the evolution of that is making the patient experience better and safer, and being able to facilitate people going home faster. So how do you do that? Well, there's a lot of things we do in the procedure to make things easier. So we put stitches in the leg where we put the big tube in to deliver the valve, so we can just close those off at the end of the procedure instead of requiring an operation to do that. Many centers in Ontario will still do an operation to actually repair the artery in the leg. Another thing we can do is actually to minimize the risk of anesthesia. And the way we do that is by actually not putting people to sleep. We can give people a little bit of medication through their intravenous that just makes them slightly sleepy, dozy, but still breathing by themselves. And we use new valve systems that are so proficient that we really don't need the ultrasound anymore. We have these things on standby, so we can immediately put someone to sleep if there's a problem. These problems are extremely uncommon. And so what we can do is do the entire procedure awake. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes, no urinary catheter, no extras, and just try and get people through the procedure so we can get them out of hospital quickly and get them back to their lives. When you start off doing a new procedure, you're always concerned about possible complications. But after you've done several hundred, you realize that those issues are quite uncommon, and your team gains experience and improves what they're doing. And so to us, it was just a natural evolution to proceed to doing these types of procedures without a general anesthetic. I think always the hardest thing is to do the first patient, to make sure that we can actually get it done safely and effectively. I think that now that we've seen the obvious benefits of this approach, it's our primary strategy. Now, awake TAVI is not going to be possible for every patient. We do patients who are extremely ill in the intensive care unit, who are really on life support. But for many patients who are, for example, elective, lower risk, not extremely frail, I think this method is absolutely our preferred approach. The benefits are just too hard to overlook.